East, including Afghanistan. The war in Afghanistan is not a mistake. It is a crime. It has killed tens of thousands of civilians so far, and the U.S. occupation continues. The 28 years of sanctions, war, and occupations in Iraq killed over 1 million, including 500,000 children. When a reporter asked Madeleine Albright, the Secretary of State at the time, about the death of children and sanctions, she said, "I think it's worth it." Hello? Okay. Of course, the U.S. imperialists. Hello? Okay, sorry about this. Of course, for the U.S. imperialists. Hello? Okay. Of course, for the U.S. imperialists, wars and killing of innocent people are justified for corporate. Hello? The people. All right. Are we there? The people of Iraq and the government of Iraq want U.S. troops out of their country, but Trump has threatened Iraq with harsh sanctions if the troops were first forced to leave. Yesterday, over 1 million of Iraqi people took to the street of Baghdad and demanded U.S. troops out of their country. The war in Libya was not a mistake, it was a crime. When U.S. and NATO heavily bombed the country and the U.S.-backed militia killed Muammar Gaddafi, then Hillary Clinton said, "We came, we saw, he died, ha ha ha." This is what Hillary Clinton said. Now the people of Libya are suffering because of the U.S. illegal war. Libya today is a fake state, sisters and brothers, because of U.S. illegal war. Earlier this month, Trump and his administration assassinated Iranian top general Qasem Soleimani and 9 others with drone attacks near Baghdad airport with drone attacks. This was a major escalation and left Iran with no option but to defend itself and to retaliate. Trump and his war money advisors are fully responsible for the threat of a new war on Iran. Trump illegally pulled out of JCPOA, Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, the nuclear agreement, and increased the sanctions on Iran. Sanctions have caused economic hardship on people. Sanctions destabilized the country. Sanctions have prevented Iranian people from having access to medicine, to medical equipment for organ transplant, epilepsy, cancer treatment, heart disease, diabetes, dialysis, and all other forms of chronic illnesses. Sanctions kill the most vulnerable sector of society and innocent people. Sanctions are another form of war and crime against humanity. And the sanctions on Iran, on Syria, on Venezuela, on Cuba, U.S. out of the Middle East, U.S. troops out of Iraq, U.S. hands off Iran! I have another announcement to make. There is a big action coming on March 19th to March 21st, which is the anniversary of 17 years of U.S. invasion of Iraq. So that's the those are the days of action. Please meet us March 19 to March 21 to demand U.S. troops out of Iraq.